Welcome to the NAL Rundown. I'm Kurt. He's Brian. How you doing, Brian, this evening?
Hey, Kurt. All right. How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing, Brian? Hey, what a week in week one of the NAL National Arena League here this past weekend. Some really good games. I mean, I like the Punishers game.
Heartbreaker there in the Wolf Den.
Was awesome. And yes, it was a good game. And the Thriller down in Bossier City, down there with the Rougarou and the Warbirds. I'm not too happy about it. It took me about 3 days to get over it, but I'm over it now. I know now the Roo should have won, but we'll talk about that. We'll get into that, right, Brian?
Yep. Who would have thought that they would have come back from 20 points to tie it up with 17 seconds left, you know?
No way. I didn't think that. I thought for sure it was over. I thought they was going to blow them away there at halftime. They came back in, and like the announcers was talking back and forth there, they said, I bet you they're going to go in there and get a talking to Coach Blair. So they did. They came back out and kicked some butt. They were really knocking it
and changed quarterbacks too, right before halftime.
It was good.
That seemed to be a major factor, you know, in the comeback.
Yeah, that was a good thing he did that, really. If something ain't going good with your first quarterback and second quarter, yeah, change your quarterback and do something a little bit different. It helped him. I liked it. I liked that game. It's a thriller, that's for sure. I watched it 3 times. Like you and I were saying, you know, well, here's the score. We'll go through some of these scores and stuff and talk about it. But the final score was 33-32. But, Brian, wasn't there a few things there with the movement of the ball, the spotting of the ball?
Yeah. It seemed like the referees were moving it back a yard or two. I mean, I was logging each play, you know, by writing it down, and where I had the ball at, and where the referee spotted the ball just didn't match up a lot of times. So I don't know, and it wasn't in our favor either. So
no, it definitely either one.
No,
and for one thing, the referee was kind of taking the ball and going spotting it here and spotting it back and spotting it here and spotting. Mm-hmm. And the players and Coach Blair was watching that. I thought they were going to go out on the field. I think they started going out on the field on that one time with that official spotted that ball. He didn't spot it right at all. He was a foot back from where the play was and stopped. Right. I mean, he just pulled it back about half a foot or so.
Yeah. And then my favorite topic is kickers. Why? Why do we even go into overtime? Why do we go into overtime? Just imagine if we would have had a kicker. This would have never gone to a tie, would have never gone to overtime, and we would have won outright. Missed 3 extra points and 2 or 3 drop kicks for 2 points each. Easily 9 to 12 points thrown away, given up, would have decided the game, and we would be sitting here 1-0.
Yep, I know. I didn't want him to start 1-0 again this year. I thought it was for sure they'd be 1-0 this year starting off, but here we are. So, but it's only the first game, man. You know they're a better team, and there was some plays in there, like we said, spotting of the ball. The last play in overtime, 26-26, and that play there, that defender shoved that receiver right into the wall just before the ball was to hit his hand. So it was just before it was interference. Everybody on the field and in the stadium, arena, seen that, and it was interference. You could hear the like that in the arena.
I think the referees didn't want to make the final decision on that game. They wanted the players to play, and I think they kept the flags in their pocket for that purpose. You know.
Well, some people get jealous too. You know, the Rougarous got their merch is doing good. Their YouTube channel is doing good. They got new uniforms, new players. I mean, and there's been a lot more content on the Rougarou right now. So there's a lot more people getting more interested in the team. And you know, I mean, some of these people get jealous. They want to keep a team down. You know, which they
Right.
can't. They won't. So we'll find out what happens by the end of the season. But they can't keep them down too long. That's for sure. Got too many good players on that team. All right, Brian.
Yes.
Game week.
Next
This is
next
Friday.
yeah, next game. Next game's Friday. We don't have a Saturday night game this week. It's Friday. They have a concert at the Brookshire Grocery Arena. So this one got pushed to this coming Friday, 7:05. Southwest Kansas Storm. If you don't know about them, they actually were in the AF1 last year, and prior to that, in 2024, they were part of the Arena Football League. So they are a long lasting franchise. So it should be a good test because Amarillo last week was an expansion team, but the Storm is actually a well developed, been around for many years team. So this will be a true test for our guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it'll be a test. I don't think they're as good as the Rougarou though. I think pretty sure they'll take them.
The kicker to this one is this will be their first game. They had no preseason game and they had no game last week, so they just coming out of the gate.
Is that going to help them? You think, Brian, or is that going to hurt them? I mean,
it depends. I mean, Amarillo had a no, they didn't have a preseason game, so they came out of the gate last week on us also. So it's hard to tell,
I think preseason helps. I think.
Well, yeah, obviously it does to work out the issues that you have and expose what needs to be corrected. But so it might actually benefit us in the long run because they haven't had a full game to see what they need to work on, whereas we're already 2 games and this will be third game in, So, I mean, I would think it would be an advantage for us.
Yeah, because, it gives you time to look at your quarterbacks, look at your receivers and all that, your arena, see how you're going to want it to look, and all that stuff. I think it's an advantage. Well, now, if you look at the Punishers, man, they won their preseason. I will talk about that later. I got some Punisher stuff to talk about with you. Here's some other graphics you sent me, Brian. The Spring Break Classic.
Yeah, they calling this upcoming game the Spring Break Classic. I guess this is considered spring break time. Although I think it's a little bit early. I don't know.
Yeah, it is really. Usually spring break's right around in April, ain't it? Late March, middle of April.
Because we haven't even gotten to St. Patrick's Day. So I mean,
no,
spring break's usually around Easter. Yeah, it's usually around Easter and some the end of April or mid-April.
Yeah, all right. We got some other stuff to check into. We'll go move right on down the line with these graphics.
Yeah.
3 more days to go, bro. Yep.
Yeah, Friday night. Get your tickets at the gate. You save the fees from Ticketmaster. The team's finally starting to promote that, because everybody, I guess, we're going to Ticketmaster through the app and seeing how much the prices were, and Ticketmaster almost doubles the price of the tickets. So if you actually go to the arena and buy them on game day or whenever the box office is open, you can save literally half price off the tickets.
That's awesome. That is an awesome deal right there. We'll see with the Kansas Storm, see what they're going to do. South Kansas Storm. And this one, and I see you got this graphic here back again because I wanted to talk to you about these here. They showed this advertisement on the Rougarou game, the Rougarou nachos. And
yeah, so every home game has the Rougarou nachos. Yeah, they look good, don't they?
Looks. Is it in a box? Is it in a, how's it packaged? Like a box or?
I think.
Or in
I
wrapping?
want to say it's a tray. It's probably a. I think it's just a tray because that's like a paper liner, you know.
Topped with legally made crawfish, legally made locally, not legally, locally. What am I?
No, locally, locally
made crawfish. Oh man, what are they raising
crawfish
in ponds?
queso and pico de gallo.
Yeah, they look good though. All right, Brian.
Real crawfish.
Yeah,
Players of the week. Daenerys made defensive player of the week.
Joel Shaw and their kicker, special teams player of the week, Pueblo Punishers, Victor Leventrit, kicker. And defensive player of the week, Daenerys Antone.
We could have had two of those because if we had a kicker, the kicker could have won the game for us, you know?
He would have been special teams player of the week right along with this guy. Yeah. I think so.
We're taking his place.
Brian, why is the Rougarou having such a heck of a time getting a kicker there? What's going on with that?
I have no idea.
I don't want to jinx it, Brian.
I keep asking Coach Blair, and you know, he says, keep watching, you know. And I don't know.
We're watching, Coach. All right, we got more graphics, then we got some videos to play.
So tomorrow, they just announced this today. So tomorrow they got a press conference at 1:00 at the arena. Invited the public and also the press, local press, to come, and they have an assigned to lead the team. So I'm assuming that Walters, the commentators during the game said that Walters got hurt during the game. So I don't know if he's on IR or what's going on with him. And so they might be replacing him maybe tomorrow, but we'll find out. Hopefully they announce a kicker.
Excuse me, Brian. I hope so, Brian. All right, we better get these because I have thunderstorms coming up here where I'm at. So I think we ought to play some of these videos. You want to play Howl at the Moon? Brian?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
Press play. Not doing anything, Brian. Either video is coming up. Just don't make.
Oh, it didn't work.
No, it's not working.
Try to bus one. Try the bus.
Oh, wait a minute. What do we got here? Doing something.
There it goes. You had it.
I don't know, Brian. Hold on. See if these ones will play. I got some other videos here that I got too, but I don't know if they'll play or not. But what is this? This is it, isn't it?
Try it. Yeah, try it.
No, it won't let me play it. Press play, it won't let play it. Wonderful. I don't know. I got some videos
Was
to play.
that the bus one?
I don't know if they're playing. We'll try. Huh? Yeah, when I go.
Was that the bus one?
This is the Howl at the Moon. All right. Let's try it again, Brian. Can't play the dog at one either. Either one of those videos.
I didn't hear any sound.
I'll try to play some of these Rougarou highlights.
With 15 seconds left to go. Not going to try the drop kick this time. It will be the more traditional two-point play. Just a beautiful in route by Q Williams. That's 6'7", 250, that big body. Able to shield off the defender.
Oh, so
and
this
now
was
for the tie.
Conversion to tie it.
Yeah.
Moten at quarterback. Sends two in motion. Middle.
Back wall.
Got! Touchdown! Two-point conversion as well. Now a tie ball game. 26 apiece. The Rougarou have come all the way back from down 26-6 to tie this ball game at 26 apiece with just 17 seconds left. Beautiful again, the in-breaking route. That time to Rashad Ridley. So the biggest receiver and the smallest receiver came up huge at the end for the Rougarou. And credit Thomas Williams' defense. Stop after stop after stop here in the second half. We might be seeing overtime in the first game of the season for the Louisiana Rougarou and the Omaha Warbirds.
I got to get better at getting my clips too, but
Thomas Cadera will do the kicking. Keep in mind, Amarillo's had some
I gotta get better at using my clips. I'll go back in a little bit here and see if I can try to get that Howl at the Moon video,
that
but
one,
for some weird reason,
yours
they're
played,
not playing.
Yeah, yours played good. It was the Moon and the bus one didn't play for some reason. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out.
All right, let's give it one more try, Brian. See what's going on. I'm making sure it's queued, so we'll play.
There it goes.
I think that's what it was, Brian. It needed to be queued. That full moon is awesome.
So I'm thinking that they, week by week, that they're adding more and more to it, because for the preseason game, it was just a white circle. Then for this game, they added craters to the moon, so you know it's a moon. And then I'm thinking that this week for Friday, they're gonna have the Rue, coming out of the moon. They're gonna add him, if not in full detail, they'll have like an outline of him, and then add more to it for the next game. So by the end of the year, we're gonna have the whole picture.
The whole Rue there. All right, let's check video number 3 here, see if we can get this one to go. I think there's a little delay. It's cute, so it should be all right.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard. Whether it's the beat of the mic, he feels so unlike everybody else. In spite of the thumping, no noise, making a story, making sure his click stays. That means when he puts it.
Cool. Like I said, Brian, I think I'm getting thunderstorms a little bit coming here pretty soon too. So maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. Could be. I did a little graphic here for these two guys here. Look at the Punishers dynamic duo. And then their win. They had a good win. I did not believe that over the Spartans. That was a good win. And believe it or not, in that game, Paxton Lynch threw for 222 yards, which I could not believe he got that much.
Wow.
But he did.
Yeah, I haven't had time to go back and watch that game. So how did he look in the game?
Paxton Lynch, to me, he looks slow. He's a big quarterback, man. You're talking he's 6'6" or 6'7", something like that. 220 pounds. He's a big quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, he don't move fast. I'm telling you right now. He's not like that Josh Highlands is. This guy moves, he lumbers. He's big. He's a big quarterback. And they threw him against the wall, and that was it. I don't know, but he did make some good plays. He threw for 220 yards. Joel Shaw, fullback there, he got 100 yards and 3 TDs. And Colorado Spartans, I didn't think they would to them 56-45, but they did. Excuse me, Brian. But that was a good game. Like I said, Paxton Lynch had nothing to do on the outcome of that game. It was just totally, they outplayed him. I tell you, to me, the Punishers are faster, quicker. The receivers are better. It's hard for me to say that against the Spartans, because Spartans always have a good team every year. This guy here, right here, Joel Shaw, I'm telling you, it's going to be a good one for the league. I got the Punishers little bit of video. I don't know if it will play. I hope so. Never know. I did this stuff because I thought Josh Highlands and the coach Solo would come on.
stuttering and having struggles here, but
that sounded like a Colorado issue for a second there. But no, but you know what?
I tell you what, Brian, though, if you look at the Punishers Arena down there, they got a good-looking arena. You know that?
I like
for expansion team.
I like that.
There's the snap.
I like that turf.
Deep. He's going to run it himself, drop it off to number 9, Shaw.
Dude.
As Shaw slips and takes a big hit over there, but nothing illegal about that. Right. So, but hey, we got 5 yards here, so we're going to bring up 2nd and 5. Nice little decision there.
Yeah, it looked good on camera from what I saw from the shots like that one.
Shaw was going to get pummeled right away, but was able to get some.
Yeah, I like it, man. It looks good so far. They had a good crowd there.
Right, he's pretty quick.
I was surprised that
we're going to go ahead and go with twins to both sides again.
I was surprised at their helmets. That's the last thing I expected was a script.
We'll see who this one is on here.
Yeah, I couldn't see.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't expecting that.
Spartans jumping there. We'll see. Maybe
font for the name Punishers. I thought they were going to go with that logo.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. And then when I seen it written out, Punishers in purple on their helmet, kind of like, unless they're going to, have that logo with the skeleton later on or something.
Number 0, out of the stands. 5-yard penalty from the spot. It will result in first down.
So
right.
The linemen have to be in a 3-point stance at the snap of the ball. Otherwise, so it's not really considered a offsides or a neutral zone infraction.
I got to start editing these clips and starting
that free 5 yards, which gives them
getting shorter clips. I'm not used to it yet. I will get to it.
By Pueblo Electrics. There's a snap. Hollins looking around, going to roll to his right, going to go back to the middle, finds Shaw right there, sitting there.
Yeah, I did my first one with the with the very end, the last play of the Roo, and made a clip myself for the first time with the app.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, that helps, man, immensely. Especially when you're doing shows like me and you are doing, it helps you.
Speedy on that.
Oh, that looked like a close to a horse collar.
No, that was just.
Yeah, because I uploaded mine to the Cajun Roo Club, the fan club.
That was Speedy Williams there on the reception.
Yeah.
Nice little.
Well, I want to get when they start having interviews and stuff like that. Well, on the Punishers, there I was watching on that one YouTube channel I told you about. And it was like 3.5 hours long, but it had interviews with inside the walls and on there and everything else. That's why it was so long. It was long, but I love their freaking arena, man. I love it big time. I think it's really, really cool looking arena. I think all the arenas this year is cool. Did I play that Doggett one? The Buffalo Wild Wings, I did, didn't I? Yeah, we played most all the videos. It played pretty good. Now it seems like everything's functioning right. Everything's functioning good. I think something. I don't know.
I don't know. It was kind of freezing up on my end, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting scared that we're going to freeze up because I'm getting rumbles of thunder out there. So. I did in week one. Like there was a couple more. Yeah, there was a couple more scores in week one. There, the Northwest Iowa Lightning versus Sioux City Bandits, 62-19. Is a non-league opponent there for the. I never heard of the Northwest Iowa Lightning, so I don't never heard of them. Then of course the one you mentioned with the Team Mexico versus Dallas Bulls, 101. There, that was a good score.
101-0. Now I did go back and watch a little bit of that one, and I don't know if it was the cameras or if it was the internet stream, but every time there was motion on the screen, the game video was pixelated. So when they were standing around like in a huddle, it was perfectly fine. But then as soon as they start running really quick, it would start getting pixelated. So I don't know. Hopefully that was just an internet issue on their end.
Yeah, I know. Like, and then remember the St. Joe's Bucks there versus the Omaha Beef.
But you gotta.
And Brian, for week one, the standings for week one is the Punishers 1-0, Warbirds 1-0, Spartans 0-1,
Boo.
Rue 0-1, and the other guys they're all 0-0, so they're not
Boo.
because they played non-league opponents, so that they don't count, right?
Non-league games. Right. It's just like preseason, so it was just a non-counting game.
You think though them guys would let us see them preseason games? I would like to see them. I always watch the Rougarou preseason games, so
On the app?
no matter what, huh? Yeah, I've been watching them going right to NAL
preseason.
Network. Yeah, I've been watching them, but I can't wait for the show tomorrow night. What's it? I can't remember the title of the show. The docu
Inside the
series.
Walls.
Inside the Walls is going to have
Oh.
Joe L. Shaw, but the docu series for the league there.
Many Paths, One Dream.
There it is. Many Paths, One Dream. Starting tomorrow night. So you can watch that. Many Paths, One Dream.
One Dream, right.
Yeah. So that's awesome. Excuse me, right. And remember, guys, thank you for the subscribers who subscribe to this channel. I appreciate it. And
8 o'clock stream.
Yep, and thank you for everyone watching our videos. And remember to go to NAL shop, get your merch, go to the NAL network, subscribe, guys. I didn't think I would like it. I subscribed. I love it. I can watch all the games. I can get clips, all that. Plus a lot of other things going on. So get over there and do that. I'm going to have to cut this short, Brian, because I have thunder going on outside around me. And last week was the same thing, man, thunderstorms. So we'll see you next week, guys. This is the NAL Rundown with Kurt and Brian, and we'll have another show next week for you. And the Rougarou podcast will be coming up Saturday, so stay tuned for that. And like I said, get over to the shop, get your stuff. Brian's showing the media guide, which I have to get a copy of that. Are we in it, Brian?
On Amazon. It's on Amazon, $15.99.
Definitely got to get it. All right, Brian. I'm going to play our trailer, and we're going to remember, Brian, we got to do the Rougarou podcast Saturday. Tomorrow night is Many Paths, the docu-series. And then tomorrow night, Joe L. Shaw of the Punishers is going to be on Inside the Walls. So stay tuned for that. All right, Brian, I'm going to play our trailer and get out of here.
Later.